and welcome to another free.volous episode. Yes, I'm coming back slowly but steadily. Thank you for your kind words on my last video, both on the comments in the video and on Instagram. Love them. And also thank you for all of your suggestions. Keep them coming because I'll need them. Some of them are quite challenging and I'm going to take my sweet time to do them properly. And some others were kind of more like questions regarding skincare and I'm sorry, this little strip is annoying me. You left me questions regarding skincare and even makeup application, but those questions alone wouldn't make a video. So if you have other questions that you want to add up, maybe I can do a compilation of questions you wanted answered and I did the research for you. Today I'm going to start with one of your suggestions, which is, yes, you're still in time for your 2019 favourites, and I'm going to start with a skincare. Keep in mind, I've pared down my skincare routine last year, but I still wandered around and experimented with stuff and tried new things, and I found several products that are part of my routine. And because I was not experimenting as much, not in the mood for experimenting as much, and not in the mood for spending as much money either, I ended up with a routine. Most of these products that I'm going to talk about, I've used them for at least 6 months. Let's start with something weird for me, which is micellar water. This CeraVe micellar cleansing water, if you know me, you know I only use micellar waters to remove stubborn eye makeup or remove lipsticks, especially liquid lipsticks, before I go and double cleanse, so that it's easier to remove for me. And basically I don't want to stain my washcloths. Is that too bad? And recently I've tried to go back to the gym, and one of the things that happens once in a while is I go there straight from work and I still have my makeup on, and what I did was to drench cotton pads in this, put them in a Ziploc bag, and they work as my wipes, although they're just micellar water wipes, before I wash my face. Again, I always wash my face after using micellar water because this does leave a residue on your skin. And this has been working beautifully. As you can see, I've used quite a lot over the past year. And a micellar water, as all of your skincare and mostly foundations, it's so personal. But this one for me doesn't sting my eyes, doesn't feel uncomfortable on my face, doesn't leave it too dry or like a film and oily residue. It feels clean, although again I wash my face afterwards. But yeah, this one feels really comfortable for me. It's not too expensive. It's not the most readily available. You have to get it in pharmacies here, but I love this. Love it. Next was something, I still went to France for my kind of dancing retreat in the summer last year, and I bought this from, I think, Monoprix in Lyon, and this is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. It's available online at Feel Unique, I believe. Look fantastic? I don't know. I'll put it in my blogs as usual. This is like the Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Oil. Super effective, doesn't burn my eyes. You can wash it off or remove it with a washcloth, your choice. I don't think this has a fragrance. I can be wrong, but it's so lightweight that I don't feel it. And again, when it's wash off products on my face, I don't mind fragrance. But yeah, it's super effective, removes makeup really quickly. I don't use this at home as often because I usually go with my Pixie double cleanse, but I keep this for traveling because it's far more convenient to take with me than the bulky tub, and it's super effective. And then I just have to double cleanse, do the second cleanse either with this or with something a normal kind of cleanser, hydrating cleanser, something like that. Now this is a very special one. This is my 3rd bottle and the 4th one is already on hold. This is the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Ultra 8. This is basically a hydration concentrate, and it's a calming hydrator. This is glycerin based. This is not hyaluronic acid based. Glycerin is an amazing humectant. It's cheap as chips. Most products contain glycerin for a reason. I use glycerin soap to wash my makeup brushes, and it works better than any dedicated makeup brush soap cleaner thingy. But yeah, this is a beautiful humectant. It hydrates the skin. It feels really fresh. The mist is not the most fancy mist. There are other mists that feel more fine. Still does the job. I use this right after cleansing, right after the shower, you know, just so that I can reset my skin. And this has hydrated my skin so beautifully that I can't be without this. This is fragrance free, has nothing that can irritate your skin. It's amazing for calming the skin. So yeah, highly, highly recommend. One of the finds of last year for sure. Next is a mist that is a bit more heavy duty. This is a Ceramidin Cream Mist by Dr. Jart. This is fragrance first and foremost, keep that in mind. That's why I don't use it every single day. And this is basically a cream in a mist. The mist is luxurious. It looks like a fog, you know? And it smells delicious, but fragrance is something that I don't want on my face very often, so yeah, although it smells delightful. Yeah, and this is a cream in a mist, so if you are oily skinned, probably this would be more than enough as your cream, everyday cream. If you are dry, and that's why I use this mostly in the winter time, this spritzed after this and put under any kind of serums and moisturizers, kind of a layering step when you have the time for it. Works wonders. It does leave a little bit of a film, but that's something you want from a cream mist. Love it, love it. Sometimes it's just La Roche-Posay, this one, moisturizer, done. This is the Garden of Wisdom Anti-Aging Multi-Peptide Serum. And this not only contains peptides, which are great humectants, and they are said to help to promote collagen production on the skin. This also contains grapeseed, argireline, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's good for hyperpigmentation, I believe. Glycerin, hyaluronic acid, great humectants, and then resveratrol, which is an antioxidant that not many people talk about and usually is only contained in quarterly products which are filled with fragrance. Not for me. But yeah, this has several little things, humectants, things that help with collagen production, barrier repair, and an antioxidant. This is a great daytime serum, super inexpensive, and it's not just a one-trick show pony. Oh, you know what I mean. CeraVe, again, I've been using boatloads of CeraVe. CeraVe was the brand of the year for me, strangely enough. I've used the Hydrating Facial Cleanser, the Salicylic Acid Cleanser, both amazing, not drying or too drying on my skin. Of course, I use it according to how my skin is feeling. I've used the hand cream, is amazing, and these pups are so good. These are the facial moisturizing lotion. This is the PM one, and this one is the SPF 25 one. The SPF one is a great daytime one. It does contain the SPF in it. You will not apply enough to protect your skin from the UV rays, but it helps. It's another layer, and you can layer this underneath your usual SPF. And yeah, if it's too overcast, you can get away with just using this in the daytime. It sinks in beautifully, works beautifully under makeup. It doesn't leave my skin feeling tight, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling heavy or oily or greasy, and it doesn't ball up in any way. Works beautifully under almost any foundation. This one is the same as that one, but without the SPF, and because of not having the SPF, they had to adjust kind of the formula. This feels slightly more like, closer to a gel texture, but not like a gel at all, or I wouldn't like it. I don't like silicone-y things, and I don't like those gels that just set on your face and create kind of a plastic film on your face. I don't like that. So yeah, this feels just like a moisturizer, but it's lightweight, it sinks into the skin the same as the other one. They're amazing, and these contain 3 essential ceramides which are essential to help your skin barrier to repair itself. Niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Niacinamide is great again for anti-inflammatory properties and also for hyperpigmentation, and hyaluronic acid is an old friend of ours that, yeah, it's good to have in an occlusive product, and this would be my last step in the evening. So affordable, cheap as chips. I love them. I buy them in bulk. Now, another SPF that I've gone through this last summer is a Calm Mineral Moisturizer. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30 from Paula's Choice, and this one is for normal to oily combination skin. This is a mineral moisturizer. It will leave a white cast, but to be honest, I don't mind because I use foundation. But at the same time, if you do thin layers, several thin layers, it's a bit more time consuming, but you will have the needed coverage from the SPF, and at the same time it won't be as difficult to work into the skin as if you put a huge blob all at once on your face and try to work it in. I really like this one. I used it up all throughout the summer. I kept the bottle just to show you. I felt this was a bit too drying when winter or the season started to change and the weather became a bit drier. The only bad thing about this is it's too expensive for buying it in bulk, and you know, I still love my La Roche-Posay stuff, but I really love this one and this one, which is the Paula's Choice again, Essential Glow Moisturizer. This one is not mineral, so it has more, it doesn't leave a white cast on your face, and it's an SPF 30, and it leaves such a beautiful hydrated glow on the skin that I loved it while it lasted. In the beginning of the winter, in the fall, loved this one. Under makeup also, quite hydrating though, so keep that in mind. My problem with Paula's Choice is a bit like the Ordinary and stuff like that. You end up having too much to choose from, and several products seem to apply to you, so you end up not wanting to buy any of them. So this one and several of other products that I've tried from her are really, really nice. They just didn't make the cut to the favorites. La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Lèvres. This took a while to get here to Portugal, but anyway, I don't know if I mentioned this on my videos from the other years, so I'm going to mention this again. It's a very thin formula, but it's kind of like applying the serum underneath an occlusive barrier. That's where I use this. I can't use this on its own because it disappears too quickly. Although it leaves my lips feeling repaired, I talk too much for a living, so I need to keep reapplying this. But applying this under a thick, occlusive, kind of balmy ointment works wonders, and I love this. This actually repairs your lips, unlike just creating a barrier on top of them, if that makes sense. And it's very fragrance-free, which is great to kind of spare your lips from further dehydration, which may happen with the next products, but I still love them. This is the Fresh Sugar Rosé Tinted Lip Treatment with Sunscreen SPF 15. This is a very slightly tinted, yes, lip balm. It's very thick, rich. It sticks to your lips. It's not sticky, but you feel like it's there. And I like that. I like a trustworthy product. You can see how much I've used. There's nothing left almost. I bought this in Lyon in August. So yeah, I've gone through it. Downside, it does have a strong scent, and I have to go through other products alongside with this one that are fragrance free. The other one I found was in the beginning of winter last year. This is the Lana Lips Tinted Lip Balm. Granted, I use the ointment, the 101 ointment, all the time, again, to seal in something like the Cicaplast. I also use the La Neige Lip Sleeping Mask to seal in the Cicaplast. This is sadly not fragrance free. This has a really weird scent. I don't know if they wanted it to smell like gingerbread, failed miserably. It doesn't feel slippery and just oily. It has that kind of thickness that I personally like. It has a slight tint to it. It has a slight gloss to it. It has an SPF, I believe, so you will taste it, which is not the most pleasant, but that's something that happens with any SPF for your lips, sadly. This is the tinted lip balm in Spice, by the way, because I keep forgetting to mention stuff. But yeah, love this as a tinted lip. I love tinted lip balms. Love them. Like glosses, just keep them with me. Next product seems kind of a bit of a random, but I think this is really worth it. This is the Ben and Anna Vanilla Orchid Natural Deodorant. The natural kind of trend thingy, green, free of this and that, there's a huge discussion around that. I take it with a huge pinch of salt because science is our friend, but this deodorant is aluminium free. You push it and it smells delightful of vanilla. And on me, I can go to the gym with this one. It's a cream. And I can go to the gym using just this one. And I don't stink at the end of my workout, which is very positive and usually doesn't happen with most of my deodorants. So, there you go. Last product is the Nioxin range. I use the one for natural hair progressed thinning. And basically this is a shampoo, conditioner and a scalp treatment line for your hair when it's thinning. And because of my conditions and because I found out I was extremely iron deficient, which doesn't help, my hair has been falling down like I can't even. And yeah, I decided to give these a go. You use the cleanser or the shampoo and then you apply conditioner, and you have to apply to the roots too, and then really wash it down really well. And then after the shower you apply the scalp treatment, which is a foam, and that's it. I've repurchased the big ones. I bought the small set to try it out, and now I've repurchased the shampoo and the treatment, the foam. I haven't repurchased the conditioner just because I have oily hair, people. So I apply the tiniest amount onto my hair and it's enough. It's more than enough, and I have to really rinse it carefully. So sometimes, I don't know if I'm being too naughty, but I just do the shampoo and then the hair treatment, and I skip the conditioner overall, or I just apply it on the ends of my hair because it's too much for my oily hair. But I think this has helped maintaining my hair on my head and prevent the loss from worsening. That's what I meant to say. Their theory is that they really wash deeply the pores of your scalp, so they're not clogged and the hairs can poke through. That's their theory behind the product. I can't take biotin supplements because they break me out, so that's out of the game. And yeah, I use other shampoos alongside with this one. This is a thorough cleanse at least once a week, and especially if I've used dry shampoos and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the products that I have been using and I've been loving throughout the past year. In the meantime, I found some others, but this is the actual 2019 list. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have more suggestions, leave in the comments below. Also, let me know what are your favorites. I'd love to know if there's something I've been missing out on. There has been plenty of things I've been missing out on, but anyway. Other than that, thank you for being there. Thank you for spending your time on me. If you'd like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!